Yeah. So very good evening to all. Is it audible?
Good evening, sir. Audible, sir.
Fine. So sharply 6:45. Let's start the session. And I can see that only 9 to 10 joining. So let them join back. We cannot wait for anyone. So we'll start the session. And yesterday we are discussing about list topics. So I think so overall all the methods and everything is done. Okay, today we'll go with a new topic that is tuple. So we'll complete that quickly as soon as possible. Okay. So we have discussed what is string, what is tuple, sorry, what is list. We have discussed everything. Now we'll go with a new topic that is going to be tuple. So now string is nothing but immutable. So we have discussed already, string is going to be immutable. But what about list? List is nothing but we can make a changes, so it is going to be mutable. So we know what is the difference of mutable and immutable. So we have discussed already. So based on that, now, so now, what you learned in the string and list, you'll be applying in the tuple. So, very simple way to learn tuple. Nothing but you have to use a representation alone different. Other than that, everything is going to be copy paste only. Okay? But few things will be changed. But you have to note it out that few things. But maximum things will be repetition. So, what you learned as a like a based on the list or a string as it is will be followed. So indexing you have followed, water slicing you have followed, same everything will be followed from. So but representation alone will be different. So first we'll start with a definition. So tuple is nothing but similar to a list. Similar to the list. So what is list? List is nothing but collection of different data type, multiple data type we have discussed, and it represents is going to be a square bracket, and list is going to be mutable. We can do any modifications. But if we take a tuple, tuple is going to be a either you can pronounce it as a tuple or tuple. It's up to your pronunciation, but two things is exactly right. So either you can tell as a tuple or tuple. So now tuple is going to be immutable. So what is immutable? We cannot make any changes over it. Now it holds multiple data type because it is similar to the list. So it is going to be it can hold similar, sorry, same, other than the same data type also possible, multiple data type also possible. So it holds multiple data types. Example, you'll be using your tuple representation. So give me a minute, I'll connect with my writing pad. One second. Fine. So string representation is going to be single quote or double quotation. We have discussed about this. Second point, list. List is nothing but square bracket. And tuple is nothing but round bracket. That's it. So representation will be like round bracket. Example, you can see here 6, comma Python, comma 5.6. 6 is nothing but integer data type. Python is going to be string data type, and 5.6 is going to be float data type. That is why it holds a multiple data type. Even if you want to go with a similar data type also, it will work. If you want to go with a multiple data type also, tuple will be help you a lot. So that's about the definition. So see the definition and take a screenshot. We'll move on to the next slide. Just we'll make quickly. So creating a tuple. How to create a tuple? By using round bracket over. So empty tuple. So how to create empty tuple? So variable is this is not any method or a keyword. It is a variable. So to make yourself understanding this, I'm writing as a empty underscore tuple is equal to we are giving with a this round bracket. This round bracket indicates what denoting a tuple. And enter sorry print empty underscore tuple. So what will be get printed? So in my output, you will be getting empty tuple. That's it. So this how we are going with a square bracket. So wherever you are using a list, square bracket is going to be the output. We have discussed this a equal to 1 comma 2 comma 3 if you are giving, and if you are printing a value, we are able to print 1 comma 2 comma 3 only. No, with a square bracket we are printing nothing but list bracket, or you can tell as a array bracket. So don't tell square bracket in the interview because it's not a right technical word. So to make ourselves understanding, we are telling as a round bracket, square bracket, curly braces, etc. etc. Yeah, technical word is going to be completely different. This bracket is called as a function bracket, you can tell, or you can tell as a tuple bracket. And now what we're writing in the square bracket, that is going to be list bracket, or it belongs to the array bracket. Now, next, creating a tuple with first way. So zeroth way is nothing but empty. First way is nothing but you will be having some elements. So you can see here 26, 45, 32. Did we use any representation of tuple? No. But even though if you're giving like this, answer is right. Answer is right. How? Why? And how can it be possible? And can you tell one more time? Everything will go with the implementation. Just wait for a while. Yeah. Now suppose I'm giving as a equal to, they're using a tuple bracket and I'm trying to print a. So we know that it's going to be empty tuple. And if you want to find the type of a, just listen carefully, type of a. You can see here, type of a is going to be tuple. Clear? Because we are using this bracket. Now, one more we can tell like a equal to 1, 2, 3. Understand? Just understand what is happening. One variable can hold only one value, but I'm trying to give 1, 2, 3, and I'm trying to print a. You can see here how does it works. It is not printing 1, 2, 3. It is printing 1, 2, 3 with this tuple bracket. Nothing but tuple bracket. So I did not give 1, 2, 3 with a bracket. Okay, I did not give like this. This representation is simple. Everyone knows it. But I'm not holding with a data type. I'm not giving any data type because list, tuple, dictionary, set, this everything is going to be data structure, DS. Yeah. Now I'm not mentioned any data structure, but even though I'm able to print it. Now if you want to find the type of this page, you can see here tuple. Type of page is going to be tuple. Now one more interesting thing I'll tell you. Focus. Just focus. I'll give only one element. Understand? Now only or the main twist is over here. Suppose I'll give 9 to make a difference. 9. And I'm trying to print B. B is nothing but 9. I'll get 9. There is no issue. Now, understand, now if you want to find the type of B, what should be the type of B? Can you post in the chat? Make it fast. What is the type of B variable? Type of variable B. No, I'm asking about type. Type means integer or a float or a tuple, like that I'm asking. Good, good. Many people are telling us the integer. Okay. Anyone can you unmute and can you tell why it is integer? I'll go with Kavin Karthik.
Sir, because it's a number.
Okay, it's a number. But we are giving with a tuple representation, right? Then what is the difference between like C is equal to 9? Is this both are same? Okay, so these kind of things also is there, but your answer is right. Whatever the posted answer is right. So answer is going to be, it is integer only. Answer is going to be integer. Now tell me the answer because you said the answer as integer. Now you prove it. What is the difference between these two? Equal to 9. What is the difference of these two? Yes, both are same. We cannot tell same, but actually it works as the same only. But actually when you're looking like this, will not feel like same. Why? Because we're representing with a tuple bracket. But why it is printing int? If you're using, for example, you're trying to print only or type of C alone, then no issue, I'll be getting integer because directly we know that C holds a integer value. But when I'm printing B, it should be tuple, right? Why does printing int? This is what the question mark will raise in the interview point of view. You should explain properly why. Yeah, your answer is right, but how? Who can explain that? Question mark. So see very carefully, nothing but why, what is the difference of nothing but b equal to 9. So this bracket, it holds only one integer value. Okay, that is going to be integer. Now listen, type of b and type of c, both is going to be int and int. Both are different representation only, but answer is going to be int and int. Now when can I make this b variable as tuple? If I'm giving us comma 7, answer will be tuple. Everyone knows it. 9 comma 7 because it has more than one value, so it is going to be data type, tuple data type or list or anything you can take. But more than one value, we cannot store in one variable. But if you want to store like that, it belongs to some data structure. By default, it is going to be tuple. Now, if you give generally like comma also 9 commas, also 9 comma alone giving, I'm not giving 7, just I'm placing 9 comma. So we're giving 9 comma also, it belongs to tuple data type 9 comma. Or suppose to make one more line, I'll add tuple bracket, I'm giving 8 comma. After that I'm not giving. And if you want to find the type of a variable, you can see here it is tuple only. It's not integer. When you can have actually integer, when you have only one value with bracket, only one value with a bracket, that will belongs to the int. After one value, if you have at least one comma, now interpreter will understand like you are giving more than one value. Understand one concept? One variable can hold only one value. So type of A is going to be integer over. Now one variable can hold only one value only, I said. Now I'm trying to give two values, 10 comma 20. Can one variable can store two values? Not possible. But if you are storing like this in other programming language, it won't accept. In Python, it will accept, but it is not a integer. It comes under the tuple. See the difference. Because it variable can store only one value, but you're trying to give more than one value. So if you're trying to give more than one value, by default, if you're giving list bracket, no issue. I can get list. But you're not giving anything, just you're giving 10 comma 20. Then if that is the case, by default, interpreter will take it as tuple value or tuple value. Data type we can tell or data structure we can tell. So tuple data structure. This is how the tuple will work. So nothing but very simple. Just we'll try to recap what is happening here. MT we know very clearly. 26 comma 45 comma 32. We are not given the representation of tuple, but this representation is going to be tuple only because comma is there. So when can you tell exactly the given input is going to be tuple? We cannot make 100% that if you have this circle bracket, tuple bracket, we cannot tell 100% this value belongs to the tuple. We cannot tell. When can you tell 100% it is a tuple? When you have some element with this comma. This,
Excuse sir.
yeah.
Excuse me, sir. If it is in bracket or with the inverted commas, what will be this one?
Example, sir, tell some example.
For example, one number is the 26, 45, and 32 something. That be with the inverted commas. Then what will be the output?
Okay, in like you're giving as a single quotes.
Single quotes or double quotes.
Anything. Okay, got it,
Yeah,
got it. Yeah, this is not possible, sir. I'll tell you that because even this is we can make a possible, but it's not going to be the integer value. 26, 45, 32 will take as a string only, but I can store inside the tuple. Answer is going to be same tuple only, but it's not holding the integer value. It holds the string value because if you're giving any value with a single quotation, double quotation, this belongs to string data type.
Okay.
If you're not giving this belongs to integer data type, int.
Okay.
Now, so when we can make a confirmation of tuple, when you have this bracket, or if you have anything with a comma, for sure we can tell it is a tuple only. Here we have a comma, then it is a tuple. So this bracket doesn't mean that 100% will make a tuple. So this comma is going to be the major important in play in the tuple topic. And as third, what has same thing I'll execute and show you. I'll give like this. Everything is going to be string. You can see here, everything is going to be string. And if you want to take a type of it, type of value of this, you can see it is a tuple only. And this tuple will hold not integer, it holds string. That's what the difference I have to make here. So is it clear?
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Yeah, just I want to clarify this one.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a doubt. You were earlier you were telling about that one
Okay.
with the numbers and all. That's it.
Fine, fine.
Okay.
Is it clear now?
I got it.
Fine. So what about others up to here? Do you have any doubt? If no doubt, can you put YES in the chat? Okay. So getting clear. So we'll move on to the next one. Try to implement. Have all the points in your notes. Try to implement later on. We'll get a best clarity. Now, next is nothing but one more way to create it. So 26, 45, and hello. I'm giving in what? Bracket. So that bracket is nothing but representation of tuple, and I can make a confirmation that because of a comma. So I have a comma, so value is going to be 26, 45, hello with a tuple bracket will be there. And if you want to take a type of this variable underscore tuple also, and there is going to be class tuple. So it is a representation of tuple. Now, creating tuple with one element. Now, you tell the answer. So only one element is there. Now, what should be the output? Predict the output for this question. Just a minute. Yeah, tell me, what is the answer for this tuple? No one posted. Very good. Hello with a bracket. Hello with a bracket. Very good, Siddhan. Only hello. Sativa and babies in the good. Keep it up. So, if you have comma only, it is going to be tuple 100%. Now, do we have comma here? No. Then it is going to be a one value. That's it. Only one value. What is that value? String. So I'm trying to print that tuple variable as it is. So you'll be getting only hello as your output. There is no single quotation. Sorry, there is no representation of square brackets. Sorry, tuple brackets. Can you see here? You can see just only the hello. Suppose if you have a comma here, comma I'm giving as hi. Two values are there. Now can we make a confirm? And I'll show you this type also. Before that, I'll show you the type. It's not a tuple. To prove that I'm showing this variable, and see here it is a string. Is it a tuple? No, it is a string. And suppose you give a comma over here. Understand? You're given a comma, and I'm placing hi. Now can we tell it is a string? No, because one variable is holding more than one value. Then for sure it should be a tuple. Can see here tuple. And you have not given hi, Just you are giving comma alone. Even this indicates what? Tuple only. You can see here tuple. Because only one value doesn't mean that it is going to be a tuple. This comma 100% make sure that it belongs to the tuple data type. Okay, so if you're printing, if you're giving only the hello, it will print hello alone. There is no single quotation, there is no brackets. And type of that variable is going to be string, str. Now, here we have a comma. Now, without making any mistake, tell the answer. Already I have said, but try one more time. Hello, comma I have given, and print tuple variable. Now, what will be the output? Very good. So answer is going to be hello, comma with a tuple brackets will be there. Excellent. Now, next question. So next is nothing but we are given as a 26 inside the tuple representation 26, 45, and hello is given. And in the zeroth index position, I have 26. In the first index position, we have 45. And in the second index position, we have hello. Now, value underscore tuple in this variable of I1 in the first index position, we have 45. We have to update 7. Now, if you're doing that, what will be the output? Just try to predict. Give your try. If you mistake also no issue, give your try. What will be the output? Generally, if you're seeing for the first time, what kind of output you will give? One response, two response, wonderful. Three, four. Okay, very good. Okay, at least 3 to 4 response I got. I'm happy for that. And Pratibha, just you can unmute and tell why did you post errors? What made you to select the answer?
Because tuple is immutable, we cannot change the value.
Excellent. That's wonderful. Exact answer. Because here itself I'm showing the title called as a immutable. So what is immutable? We cannot change. But what you're doing in the second line, you're trying to change. So changing is possible, not possible. So answer is going to be error will be thrown. Those who have response, keep it up. Those who are not response, and if it is confusing or if you're not knowing previously, hope you got the answer for this. Now you can see what kind of error. So error is nothing but type error. Why type error? Because it is immutable and you're trying to make a modification. So tuple object does not support item called as assignment. So your equal to is nothing but assigning, right? A equal to 7, it's kind of that only. So 7 is a value of storing in variable A. It's kind of that. So is assignment is possible? Not possible because concept is going to be immutable. Hope it is clear. And write with a error, type error. So many error we have discussed include with a this type error also. And why it is type error? Reason if they ask, you can tell tuple object does not support item assignment. Tell this exact definition. Next, concatenation. So what is concatenation? Plus. Plus is going to be concatenation. That's all. So now 26, 45, hello, I'm giving as a tuple. We can tell value 1 underscore tuple is going to be belongs to the tuple data. Now you can see here 7 comma 5 comma 5.6 comma Python. Even this belongs to tuple because comma is there. 100% you are getting a clarity. Now I'll try to do a concatenation. So value 1 underscore tuple plus value value 2 underscore tuple. Now what will be the output? Think. And if you are not able to type and send, you can unmute. I can tell your answers. Welcome. If you're able to type and send, it's up to you. Answer is nothing but both the thing will be combined. So 26, 45, hello, comma, 7, comma, 5.6, comma, Python. These both are tuple data type. Okay, this both can be concatenated easily. So answer is going to be everything will be with a tuple representation. So 26, 45, hello, comma, 7, comma, 5.6, comma, Python. Everything will be made as a one tuple. Clear? Next, nesting of tuple. So already we have discussed one thing, list within list. Inside the list, you'll be having one more list. Same thing, nesting of tuple. So first we have 26, 45 and hello. Next we have 7, 5.6, Python. We are trying to put comma over here. This comma is nothing but indicate for nesting. And if you take plus, it concatenate. If you take comma, you'll try to nest it. After nesting, storing the third variable, I'll get output as list within, sorry, tuple within tuple. Okay, so I said you about the list within list. Same thing. This is nothing but nesting of tuple is nothing but this bracket. So outer bracket is called as a parent tuple. Inside is called as a child tuple. So parent tuple, child tuple. Now see here.
Sir,
Yeah.
sir, can you please show the previous slide?
Which one?
Yes, sir. Sir, done, sir. Thank you, sir.
So now you can see here 26, 45 hello. This belongs to one variable. And 7, 5.6 Python belongs to one different variable. Now, if I'm using plus, both will be joined and will print as one tuple, one parent tuple, that's all. But now I'm nesting it. How to do nesting? Either you can write as like this, you can write like this, or if you don't want to write like this, you can write with a comma. This comma also indicates what? Nesting. So variable 1 comma variable 2. So this both the variable will be nested. It will be storing in the third variable and I have to print that third variable. So you can see here 26, 45 hello will be one tuple of value, one tuple set of values we get that. 7, 5.6 Python. This is going to be a different set of tuple values. Now this both are taken care by my parent tuple. Nesting. Note it out. Just I'll try to erase everything. If need, you can take a screenshot. And what if I try to give in print statement? So in place of storing in the third variable, just I'm trying to print like this. I'll try to hide this line because that value 3 underscore tuple, we don't have that value, sorry, variable. So you can see here one representation, second representation. That's it. So now you're storing these two in one variable. That variable also belongs to a tuple. Understand? That variable also belongs to a tuple. So that is why one more bracket is getting printed when you are using value 3 equal to value 1 comma value 2. So when I'm printing this, it is printing with a parent bracket because value 3 is a one tuple. Inside a tuple, you're giving two more values, two more different tuple. So inside that, you're giving variable 1, and inside that again you're giving one more variable. That's it. Hope you got a clarity very clearly. Now, if you are focusing on, leave this part. I'll try to type job. So print the type of value 3 underscore tuple. You can see here it is tuple only, not a general way, because it is storing tuple values. Yeah. So I'll share this answer in the chat. If need, you can compile and check. This is about the nesting of tuple. So next is nothing but repetition in tuple. So how to make a repetition? Yesterday we had discussed about a tuple, sorry, list, how to repeat. So how will you repeat a list? By using square bracket with 0 into 5 times. And if it is a string, I'll write as hi into 5 times. This is how the string we have discussed and list we have discussed. Now repetition and tuple, how to do it. Same way, you'll represent with a tuple bracket into 2 over. Everything is going to be same process. So to represent the list, you are using a square bracket, that is list and array bracket. Here to represent the string, we are using single quotes or double quotes, or as you wish, with a 4 ways. Anything you can use it. Now we are going with the tuple. So this is going to be my tuple representation 2 into 5. So 1 comma 2, 1 comma 2, 1 comma 2, 1 comma 2 will be printed for 5 times. Same thing. Now I have to print 2645 hello into 2 times. So 2 times your output will be there. So 2645 hello, and again 2645 hello will be the output. Perfect. Now very simple, because you understood string list. Now we are able to understand very quickly what is happening in the tuple, because of you learned what is string and list completely good. So we are rushing. Sorry, we are not rushing. We are able to complete quickly with proper understanding. Now, how to access in tuple? How do we access in string and list? Indexing. Same thing here. How to access in tuple? Same way. Either you can go with slicing or indexing. So now I have to access value underscore tuple of 3. So what is the third index position? 7.5. So now we are accessing exact value. Then I should print 7.5 or 7.5 with double bracket. What will be the output? Exactly. So just I'll print only 7.5, because I'm accessing exact value. I need only just indexing. So in that indexing, what is there? 7.5. I'll print 7.5. Next. This about the every way. So how did you learn indexing? Same way only you'll be learning here. So don't want to spend much time. We'll move on to the slicing. So now in the tuple, do we have slicing? Yes. Indexing is there, slicing is there, because string, list, and tuple, these three are supportive topics. So now 0, I'll start with a 0th position, index position, and ending is not given. So what will be the output? 26, 45, hello, comma 75. And there you're printing with a square bracket. Here you'll print with a tuple bracket, because everything is in the tuple representation. So tuple bracket is important, because starting is given as 0. So I'll start from 0th index position. Ending is not given. So 1, 2, 3 up to the last value we'll try to take away. Next, try for this question. Q is true. Tell the exact value. Why, what if no one is posting the answer? Okay, those who are listening, just post day 8 in the chat. Those are listening, those are in the session, post day 8. Either I am facing network issue. Now I am able to get. So still now you not answer. Okay. So how many people are there? Just a minute. Siddhant, Ali, Baby Shinju, okay. And Devsuriya. Out of this much people, only 4-5 response. Good. Now it is loaded. So I should pinpoint you and tell everything you have to do it. Until that you won't do. Okay. Nice. Now we are in the index portion 2. I have to start from 2. So 0, 1, 2. 2 means hello is there. I'll try to take hello. Next. 7.5. Now it is only single value or more than one value. It is more than one value. Then you have to represent the data structure. Tuple answer is going to be hello with a single quotes, comma 7.5. Everything will be enclosed with a tuple representation. And those who have posted your answer, excellent. Next. Now, try this. Come on, be interactive. Up to yesterday, you are very much interactive. What about today? Energy got down because of just 3 days we have. Super. To response. Good, good. So, what is happening here? I have to start from 0th index portion. So 0, 1, 2, 3. Do you think your answer is right? Only one response I got as true. Now, if starting is not given, from 0 you should start right. Then how you are able to print directly 7.5? It's not about value underscore tuple of 3. It is slicing. Topic slicing. Many people are posting 7.5 by copy and pasting, or you're giving your own answer. If you're giving your own answer, why it is wrong? You don't know what is slicing. You never learned what is slicing in last 2 or 3 days. After learning this much, why you want to make mistake? It's not first day to learn with the slicing. Don't be like this in my class. Listen the question. What they are asking, try to predict, then answer. So starting with a 0 because starting is not given, ending is given as a 3. 3 we cannot consider. So 7.5 will not be considered. You are giving opposite answer. 7.5 will not be the answer, but many people posting 7.5 as answer. It's okay, but don't do a mistake in upcoming questions. Be strong in your answer. So 0, 1, and 2. So in the 0th index person, 26, 45, hello. So 3 we cannot consider because it is an ending value. We have more than one value, so it is going to be representation of tuple. So 26, 45, hello will be the output. Next. Try. Don't do any mistake. Before posting, cross-check. If you think that you are while typing or making a mistake, unmute and you can tell the answer. Be interactive. Yes, up to yesterday, I felt like good interactive. I was going with up to 7 days. 8th day, all of a sudden, I don't know what happened to you people. Interactivity is very less today. I do not feel great interactivity now, up to now.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, dear.
Sir, everything other than 6.9 will be printed.
Sure.
Oh, yeah, no. 7 doesn't exist. I am sorry.
Okay, so give a indexing.
Yes, sir.
Okay, no, sure. So your answer is going to be starting is not given. Let's start with the 0th index portion. Ending is given as 7. 7 will not be considered. So answer is going to be 26, 45, hello, 7.5, Z, 5, and 6.9. Everything will be your output. And if you don't want, if you think like everything is getting printed, post all. That is also fine. All with a tuple representation. I'm happy only. Don't want to type all the values. Make everything as easy as much as possible. Don't make very complex and don't do many mistakes in slicing and indexing. And if you're doing mistake in slicing and indexing, then still you're not strong in the string and list topics. If you're not strong, please don't come enter into the tuple topic and don't confuse you much. Have a flow. Next. Third, 65, 40, sorry, 26, everything is there. So we are going with a positive and negative indexing, which we discussed already. Okay, so here starting is not given, sir. So we'll start with a 0 and ending is given as 7. 7 we cannot consider, up to 6 we have to consider. Now if you give an index of all the values, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 only is there. But I'm giving out of range. 7th index position I'm denoting, but 7 we cannot consider. For sure up to 6 can be considered. If we're considering up to 6, I'll start from 26, I'll end up to the last value. So everything will be get printed. Next question. MT is to 4. We'll do one thing. I'll individual question. I'll give you a task for everyone. Let me see how many people are able to answer. This question will go with the Bhaskar sir. Starting is not given. Ending is given as a 4. What should be the answer, sir? You can unmute and you can speak.
At 26, 45, hello.
26, 45,
45,
and hello.
hello.
Reason, sir?
Reason only for 4 my variable will be taken. After 4, 26, 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. Up to 3 we can take.
But you said only hello.
26, 45, hello.
If it is taking up to 3,
7.5, yeah. 7.5 also there. 26,
fourth we
45,
cannot
hello,
consider.
7.5.
Exactly. Okay. So up to 7.5 will be your output. So 26, 45, hello, comma 7.5 will be the output.
Yes.
Thank you, sir. Next question. Very easy, easy question. I'll give to Siddhant. Unmute and put your answer.
Yes, sir. So 6.9 will be the answer, sir.
Reason?
So we have taken the negative value, -1. So negative value we start from the last.
Okay. So it won't print with the tuple bracket.
No, sir.
Reason?
Sir, we have indexing, sir. It will print only the value.
Exactly. Keep it up. So 6.9. You can mute. Okay, so -1 indicates for negative indexing. So in that percent, what value is there? 6.9. Next, I'll move on to the baby Sindhu. Next question.
Sir, it is 6.9.
6.9.
No. Starting is not given. No?
Take a time, no issue. If starting
It will
is
be
not
coming
given,
for reverse order. It will be from the.
if you want to come in reverse order, step is needed. Without step, we cannot reverse.
Yes. So
Okay, if starting is not given, what is the default value?
0 is the default value.
Very good. 0. And ending is given as -4. Can we
Minus
consider
4.
-4?
No.
No. So -1 should be 6.9, -2 should be 5, -3 should
Minus
be
3 is Z, minus 4 is 7.5.
now. If that is the case, what should be the output? I have to start from 0. 1, 2, 3 goes on. So I have
So
to
26,
Hmm,
45,
hmm,
hello,
hmm.
7.5.
7.5 for sure.
No, only up to hello.
Why?
-4 is not considered.
Okay, -4 will not be considered. If -4, if it is not considered, up to where it will be considered?
Up to -5.
Very
That
good.
means up to 2.
Hmm. Up to
-5.
okay, that is positive value indexing to your turning.
Ah,
Very good. The answer is going to be 26, 45, and hello will be the output.
okay.
Good. Next question. We'll move on to the Ali.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, dear.
Hello.
Yeah, audible, audible.
Sir, I cannot hear you, sir. Hello.
Others, is it audible? For others?
Hello.
For others, is it audible? Okay, might be, I think, so. She have
Hello.
no issue, dear. You can mute. I'll mute her. Next person will go with Jai Surya. Jai Surya, are you there? No? Okay, we'll move on to the Sandil Kumar.
So, 7.5 to 6.9.
Yeah, sir. 7.5
5 to 6.9. Up to 6.9.
7.5 Z 5 and up to 6.9.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so reason
Reason starting point is minus point 4. Minus 4.
-4 and ending is not given, so up to
Uh, Up
last
to
we have to
minus.
consider.
Yes, sir.
Super. Excellent. So 7.5 Z 5 and 6.9.
Yes, sir.
Good, good. Next question. So next question, everyone can answer. So try for the next question, everyone. Okay, Jai Surya, no issue. Can accept. It happens. No issue. So here starting is not given, so we'll go with a 0. And ending is given as -1. Can we consider -1? No. So what should be the output?
26 to 5.
26 to 5. Good. So 26, 45, hello, 7.5, Z and 5 we can tell because -1 they are given. -1 stands for 6.9. -1 we cannot consider. Up to previous value you have to consider. Up to -2. Then 5 is going to be the answer. Okay. Next question. This is very simple. Don't have to type. Just tell the answer alone. By seeing you can understand something is happening here. What is that? Alone you can tell in the chat. That's it. Empty, empty, -1. So starting is empty, ending is empty, Step is given as -1. For sure, it is reversing. That's it. So your entire tuple will be reversed. So 6.9, then 5, Z, 7.5, hello, 45, and last is going to be 26. So entire tuple will be reversed. Already we have discussed this kind of topic already. So don't want to spend much time. Move on to the next question. -2. Starting is empty. Ending is given as empty. So up to the last value you have to consider it. And step is given as negative value. So here only we have to do what? Swapping. So doing a swapping, I'll be starting from last only. 6.9 I'll be starting. So from 6.9, if you're moving 2 steps backward, Z, then hello, then 26. So answer is going to be Z, 7.5, hello, 45, 26. Is it true? Is it true? Will we get this answer? No. Okay.
No, sir.
Okay. So cool. Wanted like everything. It's going to be the wrong answer. Then what should be the right answer? As we are discussed. 6.9 Z, hello, and
26.
This is going to be the right answer. Okay. So next, -3. So obviously we'll be knowing, so don't have to spend our time. So next is going to be 6.9. Then from 6.9, if you are shifting 3 times backward, it will be like a 7.5. From there, if you are shifting 3 steps backward, 26. Next, starting is going to be -3. I have to start from -3. -3 means here. And ending is not given, so up to the last I have to consider it. And step is not given by default +1. So from Z I'll be starting. I'll move on to the last value of my tuple value. So Z, 5, 6.9 will be the output. Next, 2. So 2 is nothing but starting from the second index portion, 0, 1, and 2. I'll start from here. Ending is not given, so up to the last I have to consider it. And step is not given by default +1. So from hello it will start, it will print everything. Next, we'll move on. Just 2 or 3 questions are there, we completed. So starting is going to be empty. Ending also is going to be empty. Step is given as a 2. So I'll start from here. I'll end here and I have to move 2 steps forward. So 26, then hello, then 2 steps forward, Z, then 2 more steps forward, 6.9. The answer is going to be 4 values. 26, hello, Z, and 6.9. Next, starting from the first index, ending with a 4. I'll start from the first index. Fourth index is nothing but 7.5. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I'm not considering Z, up to 7.5 will be my output. So 45, hello, 7.5 will be the output. Next, starting is given as 1. So I'll start from here. Ending is not given. Step is given as 1. That is +1. So obviously, if it is a positive value, I can move only forward. So moving forward, individual time for the 1 step, my answer is going to be 45, hello, 7.5, Z, 5, and 6.9. So from 45, everything will be your output. Okay. So last question. So next is nothing but starting from the 1, ending is not given. Step is given as a 3. So from 45, I have to move how many steps forward? 3 steps forward. So from 45, I'm moving 3 steps forward. Next is going to be Z. From Z, again, if I'm moving 3 steps forward, I'm out of my value. So answer is going to be 45, Z. So hope up to here it is clear. Now try with the next question. From here, you can start your hunting. answer for this? Yes. So starting with a -1. So -1 is nothing but 6.9. Ending is not given and step is given as negative value. Then I have to move backward. So from 6.9, I'll start 2 step backward Z, one more 2 step backward, hello, one more 2 step backward, 26. Super. Many response and I'm happy for that. Next, 1 is to 6 is to 2. So starting from the first index, 6 is given. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 we can tell. 6 we cannot consider. So moving 2 step, 45, 7.5 and 5. Yeah. 1 is to 3 is to 2. Final about the slicing. That is why I gave many questions. Actually, you are strong in the slicing, so that is why we are rushing up. So starting with the first index, ending is given as a 3. So 0, 1, 2, 3. So 3 I can consider and I have to move 2 steps forward. So if this is the case, what will be the output? Only 45 will be the output, or 45 with a double bracket will be the output. Good. So 45 with a tuple bracket, comma will be there because of to represent the tuple, comma will be there for sure. Next, that's about the slicing. Next, we'll see in depth about the tuple topic. Deleting a tuple. How to delete? I'm telling as a delete value underscore tuple of 1. Okay. Now after deleting the first index, and I have to print that value underscore tuple. Now predict the output for this.
So,
Yeah, yeah.
so answer will be as it is except 45.
Confirm.
Yes, sir.
Tuple is mutable or immutable?
Tuple. Yes, sir. Tuple is immutable, sir. It cannot be changed.
Then how it is possible?
So it will throw an error, sir.
Okay. So answer is made to be error.
Error.
So because I'm trying to delete the first index, 45 will be deleted. Fine. Problem is what? You are giving in the, if you're giving in the square bracket, there is no issue. If you're giving in the square bracket, there is no issue, I can delete it. But we are giving in what? We are giving in tuple. So tuple can be represented? No. Okay. So just a minute, I'm getting a call. Just wait for a while. Yeah, sir. So fine. Sorry for making, just I got a call. And so here we are trying to delete, and deleting is not possible because deletion is nothing but doing some modification in your input. So that modification is not possible. So we'll be getting a bugs will be thrown, and what kind of bugs? Same type error only, but you'll be getting item assignment in the previously because you're using a equal to, but now item deletion. Why deletion? Because you're deleting something. DL. DL is a you're trying to use a DEL. You're trying to delete something. So it is going to be item deletion. Next. Now what will happen? See the difference between previous question and this question. See the minute difference. Okay. So empty. The answer is going to be error. Answer is going to be error. Why? Why does error?
Sir, tuple is immutable, sir, and here deletion operation is going on, and modification also is done. Not possible, sir.
No. Deletion is possible here. Why? Because deleting is not possible because you're trying to delete some value. Nothing but exact value you're trying to modify. Inside the entire tuple, you're trying to change something. That is not possible directly. But now what you're doing, you're not changing particular value. You're trying to delete your variable itself. Can I delete the entire variable? Yes, we can do it. But if you're doing then why it is error? You might think nothing but after deleting any variable, can you print that variable? Not possible, right? And most important thing, it is immutable. We cannot do that process also. Remember this as sufficient. And in the interview, if they ask in about the question, you can tell this point. I can delete, but if you're deleting also, it is immutable concept. Than that, if you're deleting any variable, how can I print that? For example, you have a name called as Paramesh. Okay, I have deleted this name. I don't have name called as a Paramesh itself. Okay, now can you call me as a Paramesh? There is no use. That is going to be error. Kind of same process only here. The answer is going to be name error will be thrown, not the type error. Type error means you'll be getting that item deletion, item assignment, these kind of error was showing. But now in this question, you're deleting the variable. So entire variable you're trying to destroy. So once you're destroyed, after destroying, can you have that variable in your hand? No. You have a land. In that land, you have constructed one big house. Now you destroyed it. Can you call you have a house? Can you tell you have a house? No. You can tell you have a empty ground. That's it. Not the house. Same thing here. You are trying to destroy everything, and after destroying everything, you're telling you have a house. Where do we have a house? No. So name error. We don't have such kind of stuff itself. So name error will be thrown, and it is going to be name value underscore tuple is not defined because you've deleted. Then how can you call that variable? There is no possibility. The answer is going to be error because of this reason. And if in the interview if they ask, and if you're choosing error as your answer, excellent, no issue. But in the HR round, if they ask reason, please be ready to answer for this. Because of what? Why it is not showing item assignment? Sorry, item deletion is not possible. Previously it was like that. Type error was showing. Now it's showing name error. Note it out this also. This more like one more error you can add in your notes. Name error. Why it is name error? That name is not there. Value underscore tuple you're deleted and you're trying to print that variable. Where we have that variable to print. We don't have, so it's going to be a name error will be thrown. Okay. So up to here, do we have any doubt? If no doubt, post again D8 in the chat. Just D8. Okay. Next is nothing but looping. Looping in tuple. Almost will complete this topic. So tuple is equal to hello. So is this a tuple? Is this a tuple or it is just a string? It is just a string, not a tuple. But I am giving variable called as a tuple. Variable can be anything. I'm not using small t. I'm using capital T. There is no issue. So n value I'm giving as a 3 for I in range int of n. If already it is integer value, so there is no issue. Just I will be converting. So I value start with a 0, ending with a 3. So I value can be 0, 1, and 2. And I'm printing tuple with one more bracket. So how it is printing? Already I have one bracket with a comma, and here I'm trying to substitute a variable called as a tuple. So what is my tuple value? Hello. HELLO will be there. Now again loop will be continued. So now right now my tuple value will be this. This entire thing is going to be my one value. Next time when I'm coming, outside bracket is there already. By default, it is given in this line. And what is my tuple value? One bracket, one comma. Inside that we have HELLO. Now this entire stuff will be stored in variable tuple. Now again looping, because one time we have looped, second time we have looped, third time we have to loop. Now I will be coming inside third loop. Now outside we have bracket with comma, which like a default they are given. And now I'm substituting this variable called as a tuple. So what is my tuple value? Two brackets, closing up, and I have HELLO. That's it. So your output is going to be will be like this. So hello with one bracket, and this is substituting over here, and this entire line is substituting over here. Outer bracket is covered with help of here. What I'm rounding now. Okay. So if you clear with this question, just type loop in the chat. If you are not able to clear, you can unmute or you can tell like repeat one more time. I'm ready to repeat one more time for this question. If you understood alone, type loop. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, one more time. Okay, I'll teach one more time. So now my exact tuple value is going to be this. This is nothing but string. Now my n value is going to be 3. So for I in range, answer is going to be 3 here. In this question, 3 will be there. So what is my I value? 0, 1, and 2. 3 we cannot consider, so only up to 2 I am considering. So 3 times I should loop. Why I'm looping? Because for loop. For loop is there, I should iterate. From 1 I have to 2, go to the, 0, I have to go to the 1. From 1 I have to move to the 2. We have to iterate it. So when I'm coming to this particular line, tuple comma is there. Tuple is a variable here. Yep. Now in this outside, do we have this bracket? I'll place this bracket. And inside this only we have variable. So here there's nothing but substituting part. You have to substitute this hello. HELLO will be substituted because that is my value. Okay. Now again I'll be continuing. Now right now what is my tuple value? This entire stuff will be stored in the tuple variable. Now will be updated. Right now my tuple value will be this. What I'm boxing now. This will be my tuple value. Now when I'm looping for second time, outside bracket will be there for sure. This bracket. Now what is my variable? Tuple. I have to substitute that value. So what is my tuple value, updated value?
Hello.
Hello. So now this entire thing will be stored in a variable called as a tuple. Okay. Now when you're going with the third time loop, by default already we have this bracket with a comma, and now I have to substitute my variable. So how many brackets are there? 2 brackets. Hello, comma, bracket closing, comma, bracket closing. Same thing, sir. Now it's fine, sir. Okay. Next, built-in function. So how many inbuilt functions we have discussed in the string and tuple? More than that, we will be discussing in here. So try to cover all the things. So first is nothing but length. Length method already we know. So developer comma 5, comma 8.9, comma R, comma 8. What is the length of this tuple?
1, 2, 3,
4, 5, 5, 5, 5. So answer is going to be 5. Next, length method. So where like in what are the topics you have learned length method? King also we have discussed earlier. List also we have discussed earlier. Tuple also we have discussed earlier. So in all these connectivity of topics, we have common inbuilt function called as LEN. Next is nothing but max. In string we don't have max, but in the list and tuple we have a max. Now, what is the max of this tuple? 89. So answer is going to be 89. Then we'll be having, if you have max, for sure min should be there. So next min. So minimum of this tuple set of values, 4. So answer is going to be 4. So these are the three commonly it is repeating. Next, again, few more things are there. We'll discuss. Sum. In the list, we have discussed sum. In the tuple also, we are discussing sum. So what is sum of all the values? 9 plus 5 plus 89 plus 4 plus 8. So everything if you're adding, that is going to be 115 is going to be the answer. Now, if you want to take an average also, yes, it's up to you. So you can do it. And most important thing, in the list, you have learned something called as a sort. SORT. Yesterday, we had discussed something called as a sort. But in the tuple or a tuple, I'll show you that. A equal to 10, 10 comma 2, sorry, 2 comma 0 comma 7 comma 3. Have to print variable A. There is no issue, I'll be printing it. Now I have to print A dot sort. It's showing as a none. So because of a reason, just you don't want to give here, just you can write as sort and print variable A. So I'll be getting a sorting of my element 0, 2, 3, 7, and 10. It is sorted. Now, understand. I'll shift this to the next cell so that you'll be having continuity. Now, same stuff in the list, it is possible. Now I'm changing this as a tuple. Just the symbol alone I have changed. Representation. Now we can see here attribute error will be thrown. Why? Because tuple topic does not have any attribute called as a sort. Sort method it won't have. List has a sort, but tuple does not have anything like a sort method. It has only thing is called as sorted. If you want to sort everything, we have something called as a sorted. Ed should be there. That's all. So how to add ed? So I'll try to hide this line because here only we are having a bugs. Yeah. Of my which variable? A variable. So you can see here I have sorted. And if you want to, here you are showing it as a list bracket. Sir, I don't want to show as a list. I should show as a tuple. So convert it as a tuple. Tuple. So now problem is nothing but these kind of things don't want to worry. Just if you have something called as a square bracket also, no issue. You can do this process. Here. And we may ask one more doubt. So do we have sorted in list? Because legend people will ask this also, but for them also I'll tell you. Print sorted. Those are not muted, requesting you to mute. Sorted of A. It is a list only. You can see here. There is no issue. So sort also is there. Sorted also is there in the list. But in the tuple topic, we don't have anything like a sort. We have sorted. Clear now?
Sir, sir, this one is ascending order.
Hmm.
Suppose we want descending order, how will get?
Good question. Fine, we'll do it immediately only. Suppose I'll write like this, same value for everyone. Maybe yesterday also someone asked this question. I was telling in the last minute, but no issue. Today I'll go with implementation. So print A. So it is printing in which order we are giving. Now I have to sort this. Now, how can I sort A dot SORT? Sort. After giving sort. While printing, if you want to print A, I'll get in the ascending order. Small to big I'll be getting. Now what is the request? I don't want ascending, I need descending. How can I do it? So if you want to print A, I'll be going with the ascending. I don't want ascending, I need descending. So try to give slicing -1. You got ascending, sorry, descending. Very simple, nothing I did. Sorted is nothing but it is in the sorted order of ascending. If you are reversing it, I'll get descending. Simple. And moreover, is there any other method other than your slicing? Yes, we have it. How can I use? Nothing but by using sorted also we can use. You can see here, I'll give that also. Print, sorted. One way I'll tell you with a slicing, one more way I'll tell you with a sorted. So if you're giving a sorted, it is printing in which order? Ascending order. But what is our request? I don't want ascending, I need it descending. Then after this, I'll give as comma, what can we give? Comma. One thing we have to add as a parameter. Just think.
is to -1.
No. That comes under the again slicing. Don't want to give that. Just few things we have to modify. Nothing but we are reversing. So normally it is reversing. So I'll use as reverse equal to, I'll give as TRUE 2. I think so. Some error document. I think so. I can use with the reverse. 1 second. Reverse or reverse. Something reverse. I think so. No. Reverse. A dot reverse possible. Immediately I'm not able to get it. What I'll do, A comma reverse is equal to true. Somewhere I'm just making a mistake. 1 second, just give me a second. So we have to sort SORT sorted of A. Fine. There's one parameter and second parameter. Reverse is equal to true. Correct only. In that space, I think somewhere I'm making a mistake. Reverse is an invalid key argument for print. Oh, okay, got it. Okay, nothing but I'll show you that which I executed already. Okay, so where it is, somewhere I did.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, sir.
May we get the copy of this Jupyter notebook?
Sorry, sir, come again.
This Jupyter notebook.
I'll give you, sir. I'll give you. So once all the class over, I'll give you as a PDF or I'll share this IPYMP file as it is.
Yeah, thank you.
So this question I'll look into thing. Just somewhere we are doing a mistake. I'm not getting exact. I'm extremely sorry for it. But I'll sort this. Okay, by if time permits before 8:15, if I'm able to get that idea, I'll do it. If not, by tomorrow starting of session, I'll try to do it. Or once session is over, I'll see what kind of error. Just I have to recall my advanced topic. This comes under the bit advanced. Okay, so first time it's like stucking somewhere. Okay, it happens. We cannot tell everyone are strong. Okay, fine. So we'll go with the sorted. So sorted is nothing but we can use in the tuple. I can give here, so everything will be sorted in order. Next, so inbuilt function when we going with a any. So just listen, we'll complete this. Any function is there. So what is the purpose of any? Any is nothing but any one of the values should be true. So here we have 0, 1. So what is 0? 0 is a true value or false value. So 0 is going to be the false value, and 1 is going to be true value. So do we have at least one true? It is a kind of OR we can tell. how your OR is working, OR is working, same thing. So now, do you have any one true? Yes, then answer is going to be true. Next, 0 comma. So I am printing any of tuple, that is variable. So 0 is going to be here false value. And here we don't have anything. Then what will be the output? Just think. Here also answer is going to be false only. Because here this prediction can be either true or false. I cannot predict 100% that I'll be having only true value, because any is nothing but at least one true should be there. So here also we are not going with the exact solution. Here also we are going with the possibilities only. That 50-50 only we are moving. So for sure, if that is 50-50 case, your interpreter will give same answer as false. Now, last is nothing but empty. These are the three ways we have to learn. Remaining things, everything we can do it. One is nothing but giving all the values. Next, giving with a question mark. Next, giving with an empty tuple. So if it is an empty tuple, can we tell it is a true or false? False. Okay. So because we cannot predict what kind of values are there. Here we will have a twist. Small thing you have to remember. We have two methods. Any method is there and all method is there. So these two bit we have to focus. Bit will confuse you. But make strong yourself. Any is nothing but at least one true should be there. Confirmation I should do it. For sure I should have one true. And all is nothing but everything should be true. Everything should be true. Now what is that? Here 4 comma 1. Is 4 is a true value? Yes. Is 1 is a true value? I have to apply all method. All is nothing but it will focus on, I'll repeat one more time. Any is nothing but at least one should be true here. All is nothing but everything should be true. Yeah. So now 4 and 1 is given. Is both are true value? Yes. So answer is going to be true. Now see here 0 comma 1 comma 5 comma 7. 5 is going to be true value. 7 is going to be true value. Is 0 is a true value? No. So in place of all, if one of the conditions getting failure, my answer is going to be false. Is it simple to remember? Then last one only will be having a twist. Nothing but here alone you have to remember. Okay, there is no biggest reason here, but you have to remember this alone. Any method, if you have a tuple, empty tuple, your answer is going to be what you discussed, false. But when you're going with the all method, answer will be true. Because background prediction is going to be like that. All method, everything should be true. So here, if it is a empty, it is going to be true value. It is considered by the interpreter. There is no biggest history or reason behind this. Just you have to remember this. All means true. Any means false. These two alone you have to remember. That's all. Okay. Next, predict the output for this. Apple is there, byte is there, and computer is there. So for I in tuple, print I. So now what is my loop? For loop? We have studied two types of loop. One for loop by using a sequence. Second for loop by using a in range property. So if you have in range, starting is important, ending is important. Based on that, I'll be traveling. Sequence nothing but we have discussed. So for I in sequence, we have discussed this. In this place of sequence, I can have string, I can have list, I can have tuple, everything we have discussed like this, right? Now, what we are giving? We are given tuple. So Apple, byte, and computer. So when you are iterating this, you will be getting output as it is. Apple for the first time, next time byte, then it's going to be computer. So we can use tuple in the for loop also. These are the implementation you have to be ready for the next level of course. So Apple, byte, and computer will be the output. Next, now try for this. Now we have tried this question with help of first type of for loop, that is sequence we can tell. Now we are trying with the second type of for loop. Second is nothing but in range property. Now what will be the output? You tell me the output. Predict and tell me the output. Okay, n value is going to be 2. So I value is going to be default if it is not given 0. Yeah, and 1 up to 1 I'll be true, but 2 will be like a false because ending value. Now, tuple of I. So what is my tuple of zeros in the next position? Apple. So apple will be get printed. Next, incrementing 1 will happen. So in the first next position, byte is there. But will be able to print computer? No, because ending value is going to be 2. So 2 cannot be considered. The answer is going to be apple and byte. Now we are applying break over here. We are applying break. So giving a break, what will be the output?
Sir, only apple.
That's it. So only apple will be the output. Because I'll print apple, immediately I'm telling you to break. So break means I can come out of the for loop. So I'll come out, answer is going to be apple. Next. Predict for this.
So,
Yeah.
sir, everything will be printed in square bracket.
Exactly. So apple by computer will be in the square bracket. Next question. Built-in function based on the count. Already we discussed about the count. So count of y. How many y's are there? 2 y's. How many 7s are there? 1 7. And count of 9 I'm making. So do we have 9? No. So what will be the output? So y we have for the 2 times, no issue. And 7 we have only 1 times, there is no issue. What about 9? So 2, 1, last is going to be 0. I'll count for 9. Do we have 9 over here? No. There is no error. Yeah, why? Because 9 is not a wrong value. 9 is the right value, but it's not presented in the set of tuple values. So it will search for that value. It is not there. So answer is going to be 0. Don't think error. It is 0. It will search for that 9. It is not there. So count is 0. Now index. Already I discussed about the index. So what is the index of y? You can see here count is also repeating in the list and tuple. Index also is repeating in both the topics. So have a common methods or inbuilt function which is repeating. So index of y 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So index of y is nothing but always if you have a 2 values or 3 values or 100 value also, if you found for the first time my work is over. I'll complete my work. So 3 will be there. Next 7. Do we have 7? Yes. What is the index of 7? 1. The answer is going to be 1. Okay. So that's about the tuple. Oh, sharply 8:15. That's awesome. I'm getting shocked that we completed on time. Okay, so we'll continue with the next topic. Shall we see what is dictionary alone? Next is nothing but dictionary only. Shall we just see the introduction about it? If you are allowing me, I'll try to continue. Just we'll see the introduction about what is dictionary. So tomorrow it will be fine to continue. Okay, many people are interested. Okay, only 1, 2, 3 response. Others, if you're not willing, also just post no. I'm happy that. If you're telling no, I'm happy. My work will be done immediately. I can have my dinner happily. Okay, many are giving yes. So majority yes. So after you are putting yes, then I cannot put no. It will not be good, right? So we'll start with a dictionary because we are not having that much of time here. That is what we have to make ourselves 1 or 5 to 10 minutes. We have to make a backup. So dictionary. So generally, what is dictionary? So generally, if you go with the dictionary, we'll be having a key and reference will be there. So one word will be there. For that word, meaning will be there. So nothing but pairing element. Suppose I have to search a meaning for mouse. Sorry. Meaning for mouse. So in dictionary, mouse key will be there. For this key, answer will be there. That is, meaning will be given. This is what the dictionary, general dictionary I'm telling. Same thing in the programming language. So first point in the dictionary is nothing but unordered. There is no order. For the dictionary, there is no order. You can order with help of your value, that is key value. So based on mouse only, you're ordering. Like next mouse, like after young, what is next character, next character, next character. You're based on this word only, we are able to order. Same thing is happening here. And indexed. And it's going to be a changeable. So what is unordered, what is indexed, what is changeable? These three things we'll discuss in depth with one by one. So just we'll see the syntax of dictionary. Dictionary means key and value. This is very important for the dictionary. Key will be there and value. This pairing element will be there. That's about the dictionary. So key cannot be repeated, whereas value can be duplicated. Because can I have 2 times mouse in the dictionary? I can have, suppose mouse is going to be electronic device I'm telling. If I'm giving computer, computer also is going to be electronic device I can tell. So I can tell it's going to be a device, electronic device. And the meaning is going to be duplicated, no issue. But key can be duplicated? No, not possible. Key cannot be duplicated. So key cannot be duplicated, whereas value can be duplicated. Next example. This is going to be the example. One is the index. Key. Okay, key is nothing but here. Key is called as the index, we can tell. So for that key 1, I'm giving Monday. For the key 2, I'm giving 5. For the key 3, we are giving a value Friday. For the key 4, we are giving a value 8.5. You can go with mixed up data type. No issue on it. You can go with a mixed up data type. So you can see your string, integer, string, and float. Different data type. That's it. Yeah. So now, here 1, 2, 3, 4 is called as a keys. Key is nothing but we can tell as an index. And Monday 5, Friday 8.5 is called as the values. So dictionary means you have to remember it will be representation will be this flap bracket. You will be having key and you will be having value. This is going to be called as a dictionary. That's it. So I don't know to take more than 5 to more than that time. Okay, up to here is sufficient. Take a screenshot. Tomorrow we'll discuss in depth about what is unordered. I'll show with the implementation. I'll show with the example. Same thing for the index. What is changeable? We'll discuss. Okay, so that's about the today's session. So thanks a lot for giving 4 minutes. We can tell 5 minutes. Okay, thanks for spending your time. Thank you so much. If you have any doubt, let me know. If no doubt, just put a thank you in the chat. You can leave this session. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Dia.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Okay, I think so. People don't have a doubt.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, dear.
Sir, I have a doubt.
Yeah, dear. I'll wait. No issue.
Yes, sir. So I was trying to figure out to find a program to find the factorial of a number.
You have a doubt.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
This is a program. I'll put it in the chat box.
Okay,
Which
when
I
I-
did.
Yeah, posted. Okay, fine. Okay, just do one thing, Surya. Just text me in the WhatsApp. I'll see.
All right, sir. Sure. Fine.
I'll try to figure out the answer. And
Sure, sir.
what is that question? Also, you can tell me. You can text.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.